You know, I was having this conversation yesterday with a buddy of mine. We were working together, and you know, we had a short conversation about what he should be doing, or something that he wants to do, and what he should be doing, and the context itself isn't relevant to this recording, but but the overall is, because what I told him is, do what you want to do. Like, that was my answer. And he was just like kind of confused. Like, what do you mean, do what you want to do? And I said, yeah, man, do what you want to do. And I told him, I was like, stop listening to your friends. Stop listening to your parents. Stop listening to anybody, your family members, your friends, your enemies, whoever is telling you not to do this thing that you want to do. You've got to stop listening to them and do what you want to do. Okay? So that's really, in my opinion, that's really one of the keys to happiness, is doing what you want to do. Okay? And I don't mean like do what you want to do in the sense of, go around Grand Theft Auto style shooting fucking everybody. But what I mean is, if you want to take a vacation to New York City, even though you don't own your own home, you live in an apartment, or you're not finished paying off your car yet, but you want to take a $3,000, $4,000 vacation to New York City, which $4,000 is not expensive at all. But if you're still paying off your car, or if you want to work in a job that allows you to be home by 4 p.m. and just play Madden the rest of the day, or play Fortnite. That's what we're playing nowadays, right? Fortnite. If you just want to play Fortnite the rest of the day, and you want a job that allows you to do that, well, that's fine. In my opinion, that's perfectly fine. Now, if you want a job where you can make $100,000 a year, or you want the lifestyle of an entrepreneur where you can make as much money as you want to make, well, then your actions have to be aligned a little bit different. But I don't think there's anything wrong with doing what you want to do. A lot of people out there that are perfectly fine with coming home and just playing video games the rest of the day, and living in an apartment, walking to their job, or riding a bicycle to their job. They don't even need a car. They don't need a vehicle for that. I had a fraternity brother, a really close fraternity brother of mine, who I don't think he's ever owned a vehicle. His parents got him a vehicle for it was a convertible, actually. His parents got him a vehicle for college, and when he started working and he started making his own money, he never bought a car. He never bought an automobile. He always just bought bicycles, and he just rode his bicycle everywhere. Now, he could obviously afford it. He could obviously afford a car, a vehicle. He had he has a college education. He actually graduated, not like me. And he, he was happy just riding his bike everywhere. And I think that was one of the major lessons that I learned in college, is like, yeah, man, you just got to do what you want to do, and stop listening to your parents. I think that's key right there. Stop listening to your parents. I know there are so many people out there that, are like, oh, but I got to do what my parents tell me to do, or they'll disown me. Okay, look, then that's what you want to do. If what you want to do is to listen to your parents because you feel like it's the godly thing to do, or it's the right thing to do, then listen to your parents. Okay? But if you're like me and you don't value anybody's opinion more than your own, then listen to your heart. Look at what you want to do, figure out what you want to do, and then go fucking do it. And that's the end of it. Now, if it goes well, pat yourself in the back. If it goes bad, don't beat yourself up. Like, fuck it, who cares? Dust it off, move on. Try the next thing. And just be happy with it. You got to try something that you wanted to do, and I think that is really, really, really important in happiness. I think most of the time people are living in somebody else's like shadow, or maybe not somebody else's shadow, but they're living somebody else's dream. or they're afraid of what other people might think of them, or what other parents might think of their kids, that they don't they don't dress up their kid like what they want for Halloween, or they don't put their kids in a competitive sport because everybody in their block is like fucking participation trophy Susie, and they don't want to they don't want to make the other parents feel bad because your kid can kick their ass in karate. So if that's the case, like, just do what you want to do. Like, if you want your kid to kick ass in karate, most importantly, if your kid wants to kick ass in karate, if your kid wants to kick ass in karate and get trophies and and win tournaments and all that, then fucking do it. That's in my opinion probably a 95% of happiness is doing what you want to do and not what somebody else is telling you to do.